Hello there.
Oh.
There was a vacant look on his cow-like face that said quite clearly, "Nobody home."
Back for walking now. There we go. I don't know what happened there. It's working now. Yes, good evening, everybody. Wrong place, isn't it? Shouldn't be there. Wait 1 second. Just put something in that in that place. Things around. That's better. Not the webcam though. That's much better, isn't it? That's much. There we go. It's at an angle still, I don't know exactly why. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Do you know, I had all something before stream and then everything just kind of popped. Thank you for the contribution to the 24 stream. That puts us at 85% now, on 256,024. Although I did say, what was a large black object that used to stand behind? Oh, the Darth Vader thing. Yeah, it's been moved off the desk. When I was doing the building the new rig last week, I cleared everything off the desk. I was using the desk. I'll be back on. It's around somewhere. I think it's behind me. No, it's not. I don't know. I've moved it somewhere. Where it is. Yeah, so as I said in the last stream, we've got a set challenge, create challenge for a 24-hour stream. There that used to, oh, you mean the monitor? It's down here. The old monitor. And it's in bits down here. No. Get rid of it. Yeah, I will do eventually. Yeah, like I said on the last stream, regards to the 24-hour challenge for the second 24-hour stream, I'm toying with the idea of splitting it into two. Giving you two 12-hour streams. Purely from a financial point of view for the cost of bills. But as a sort of compensation, if you will, I am thinking that you guys can pick the game or theme game, or if you want, we could do like a whole 12-hour stream of Minecraft or what have you. Speaking of Minecraft, if you're not on the server, we have a community server here. Some buttons are working, some buttons don't. No, I thought I fixed them, but a lot of my stream deck's still not working. I haven't fixed it. Shout out, it's broken completely. Here's Discord. You join the Discord and then check out the Minecraft section of Discord, and you can join our server, which we've just updated today with Mechanism mod and a little mod to do with the farming. But yeah, so we're very close to hitting that mark now for the 100% for that. But yeah, we might, although it's just a second 24-hour stream, you can't edit the challenges once you start them. So it's actually now going to be do two 12-hour streams instead, if that's alright with people. That's been a bit. Yeah, 85%, so 57, 89, it's only like 43% away or something. We are now 43,000 doing a percent. Yeah. What do you think about that, Evold? Doing two 12-hour streams. That icon you've got over your name. Oh, it's a TwitchCon icon. TwitchCon. Nice. Yeah, so today we're going to do a game. So when I used to stream, when I started streaming and making videos, I did a lot of retro stuff, and then slowly over the years it's got a bit less and less, fortunately, but that's just one of those things. Mike's going a bit, Tom's going a bit. It's one of those things. And then I used to do a thing called Retro Randoms, where I would do streams where I would just pick random games that were classed as retro. People would request them, or I'd look up my memory and play them. And then I thought, well, I want to bring it back, but I like to do a lot of stuff that I know, so I can't really call them random. I will do some random. In fact, I've got a year ago, Malice, because we have a Retro Random channel on the Discord, or Retro Replay. I think I've got Retro and Replay now. Anyway, he put a request in on there about a year ago for the game, and I still haven't done it, but I will. I haven't forgotten. So, but today we're going to do a game that that's the wrong disc, so here's the thing, I physically own the disc of this game. I've owned it for like, when did it come out? It came out, say on the box, 92, it came out in 1992. Really? 92. Okay, so yes, it came out in 1992, and I actually physically own the box. Here's the box. It actually came in a bigger box, which I've got upstairs somewhere. But old games like this are really hard to get working on modern systems. However, there's a website called DOSBox that have games like this on there. It only costs a couple of quid, £3. And the big plus side is they pre-programmed them in the DOSBox. So that all I've got to do is download the exe once I pay for it, run it, and it's already programmed to pop up the DOSBox, and it works perfectly. So although I already owned it on disc, there's a disc there. Actually, let's go into. That's the one, alright, if we can. And this came out in 92 for the 25 minute Star Trek. That was 92 was what? 20. No, 92 would have been 20 years, 30 years ago. Crikey, 30 years ago. 92 was 30 years ago. And there's also a sequel to this, because this was made by Interplay. That was the company that made it, and it was so popular they made a sequel, which in my mind is the better after. There we go. Yeah, that's the original one, and then that's the sequel, Digital Knights. And in my opinion, Digital Knights is the better game. It's my favourite of the two. And the thing about these two games is, we go back to I've never been able to play this properly up until recently, because the reason I mentioned it's doing a box is because it comes with a big manual. I wish I could have dug out the manual for that one, so I could have showed you. When I would get out stream that, I'll dig out the manual. But this box, this one, what I remember, and I haven't been able to find it, the manual was misprinted, and you need, basically, there's an in-game map in this, but the in-game map doesn't have any marks on. It's just a blank grid with numbers on. So what you have to do is you have to use the map in the manual to get the name of the places. So the map in the manual is the same map, except it's got place names on as well as numbers. So you need both maps to be able to get to figure out where you're going to go. And so the map that came with this was misprinted and was unusable, the map. So I've never been able to play it until obviously last, I don't know, when I got this I've got quite a long while ago now, because in the 90s and the 2000s there was nothing on the internet, so you could just go online and find the map. But now, thanks to the miracle of, well, you can get it online, but also the GOG version comes with the map, with the JPEG of the map. So I don't know if I can play it. I've never actually finished this game. This one, Digital Knights, I have. If I thought I'd dig out the map to show you, but I couldn't find it. Right, shall we get into it? We're going to use this screen because it's all games, it doesn't fit the resolution properly. Let me also just close. That. We also don't need backwards. I think this has a ton of music in, and it's so old it's a MIDI font that doesn't matter about copyright. There we go. Right. Where's me? Oh, there it is. Right, so oh, and the cool thing about this is that each mission plays out like an episode of the TV series, complete with a little intro thing and everything. So it's quite cool the way they've done it. Okay. Oh, we've got no sound. Well, that's kind of ruined the intro, isn't it? Hang on. Let's do that again, because we can't ruin the intro without sound. I've got to do this properly. I must have muted it, and I probably muted it in the the mixer while we were. There we go. Right, I've unmuted it now. As I say, it plays out like a TV themes, TV. You'll see what I mean. It plays out like a TV show does. So,
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
let me know if it's too
Its
loud.
mission? To explore strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
That seems to be going a bit slower than it should be. I can't help but think. The other bonus to this is that because the DOSBox program is a little config file, so if anything seems not right down to the speed of anything like that, you can just go and come and edit stuff. Or a bit less.
Demon World.
Though the Enterprise's primary mission is peaceful exploration,
That
the
better?
galaxy holds many surprises. To be prepared, we are conducting a mock battle with the USS Republic.
And yes, these are the voices.
Captain
of
Patterson
the
reports the Republic is in
voices
position and ready to
of the
begin,
original
Captain.
The
series
Republic is arming weapons and raising shields. I suggest we do the same, Captain.
So yeah, I'm steering the ship. I can't know what the controls are.
The computer estimates the Enterprise's warp drives have overloaded and exploded.
Is it still really loud?
It's just a simulation, Scott.
Captain Patterson says better luck next time, sir.
Lowering shields and disarming weapons.
Message coming in from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Okay,
Jim,
where's
the Enterprise
sound?
is ordered to
Double.
travel to Pollux 5. The natives report that alien life forms have been attacking the settlers near a mine at Mount Idle. You are to report to the High Prelate of the colony. The settlers are members of the Acolytes of the Stars sect. The description of the attackers vary, but all say that the attackers resemble creatures from many Earth religions known as demons. Starfleet wants you to determine the nature of these creatures and to resolve the situation without bringing harm to the colonists. Starfleet out.
Yeah, so originally, it came enhanced. Originally, this game didn't have voiceover accent, it was just text only. And I think the graphics were a little bit darker, and then a few years after the game came out, they went back to it and they got the voice cast to record. I think what happened when they did Judgment Nights sequel, they did voice cast, had voice actors doing the cast with things that had their voice and everything. And then they went back to the 50th anniversary and had them voice them in this, and then they enhanced the graphics slightly. Now, there is a way, because you have to... Oh, there we go. So, yes, we've got Captain Kirk, William Shatner, Captain James T. Kirk, we've got Mr. Spock, that's by the late Leonard Nimoy, we've got Lieutenant Uhura, who's by Mr. Nichols. You're still too loud. I mean, I've got it on 70 in the mixer. Turn it down then to 50. Right, it's in 50 now. We've got Ensign Chekhov and Lieutenant Chekhov. I don't know what rank he's. Pavel Chekhov, voiced by Walter Koenig. We've got Lieutenant Hikaru Sulu, voiced by George Takei. And we've got Lieutenant Commander Montgomery Scott, Chief Engineer, voiced by the late Jim. What's his name? I don't know. Something. his name again? James Doohan, that was it. And we've also got, although he's not on the bridge, Dr. Leonard Bones McCoy, played by late DeForest Carey. So, each one of these do different things. So, Uhura is obviously communications.
Orders are to proceed to the Pollux system.
So, you'll update what the odds are, and you can communicate.
Orders are to
people.
proceed to the Pollux.
He's obviously Spock's obviously science.
I advise referring to the star map and setting a course for the Pollux system.
But yeah, that icon is his science thing. Oh, you can actually look up things as well, so we can put in Kirk.
Kirk James. Full name: Captain James Tiberius Kirk. Current captain of the USS
Yeah, I just played this game
Enterprise.
before
The
everyone.
youngest captain in the history of Starfleet. Captain Kirk has been decorated many times and is considered one of Starfleet's best officers and a superb military commander.
It's not how the computer sounds like in what else can we put in? Klingon, eh?
Klingons. A humanoid life form that has used genetic manipulation to strap
Oops, I clicked off. What about Mud?
Mudd. Harcourt Fenton. Harcourt Fenton, Harry Mudd, is one of the most infamous criminals at large in the Federation. A notorious con artist and
I get the
troublemaker.
idea. What Shackle?
Chapel, Christine, chief nurse of the USS Enterprise, graduated third in her class in nursing at Starfleet Academy. She has served aboard the Enterprise for 4 years.
What's the game level order like now? Is it okay now? It's an obscure type in. What about
Sarek, ambassador of Vulcan to the Federation. Ambassador Sarek is one of the most respected diplomats in Federation history. He is the father of Commander Spock, first Pike,
oh, they
Christopher, second captain of the USS Enterprise, currently Federation Goodwill Ambassador to Talos IV, an otherwise restricted world.
Topic not available, Captain.
Big idea, and then we've got Chekhov, who is weapons officer, so we've got a tactical, whatever it's called then. So we've got phasers and photon torpedoes. Oh no, he's navigation. He's navigation officer, he's navigation and shit. I'm sure he's weapons, because Sulu is helmsman. That's the maximum, we'll come back to that. And I've just clicked on somewhere random, which is not what I'm supposed to do.
We're off course, Captain.
Instruments indicate
Oops.
trouble, Captain. Roger.
Damage control standing by.
Message from the Romulan commander, sir.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Enterprise, you are in violation of Romulan
Okay,
space. My orders are
Took a wrong
specific.
turning.
Unauthorized Federation vessels are to be destroyed.
Arming weapons.
Analysis of.
Well, that was the last
The Enterprise has been destroyed. Load a previously saved game. Quit the game. Restart. Load a restart.
Demon World.
I thought it was any quick
Though the
saves.
Enterprise's primary mission is peaceful exploration.
Captain Patterson reports
The Republic is arming weapons and computer estimates the Enterprise's warp.
Not my.
It's just a simulation.
Captain
Lawrence Shields and
Message coming in from Star.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Jim, the
So he is shield and navigation. We've got Talos 4 anyway, so we look at the map. As you see, the place name, they're not named on here. We've got a map. We need... bollocks, doesn't it? That's 19. Ah, okay, yeah. It is here.
We have arrived at Pollux 5.
Zero is weapon. I guess.
Raising shields. Lowering shields,
I
Captain.
think as well, I don't know what they are. I think there are hotkeys for all these different things, but I don't know what the hotkeys are. And then Scott is just repairing stuff.
I don't know how long she can take it, Captain.
And Kirk, is how you beam down and how you save.
Save new game.
Message from High Prelate Robert Angiven, sir.
Welcome, Enterprise. The High Prelate awaits you. Please, beam down and meet with him.
We're not in orbit, Captain.
Oh, I did put an orbit. How do I get that on?
Entering standard orbit.
So I did do a look at the YouTube channel. I did quite a while back, a few years ago, did a YouTube video of this very first mission on this game. We just compare.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
The other thing is you always have the same officers on in the waiting. It's always Kirk, Spock, McCoy, and an unnamed Redshirt.
This is so much better, gentlefolk. We are honored at your presence, and hope you will find peace here in our haven.
Captain, the flora on this planet is very interesting. I wonder how useful it may be for medicinal purposes.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. We have received word that alien life forms are creating problems at your mining facilities at Idle Mountain. Tell me more.
Oh, you get all...
Most High Prelate Angiven, I am honored to meet you. I consider it my divine duty to assist you in any possible way with the spawn of the devil. Been seeing ghosts and boogeymen, eh? I find that a little hard to believe. I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. We have received word that alien life forms are creating problems at your mining facilities at Idle Mountain.
Certainly, Captain Kirk. Not aliens per se. We have encountered what we believe are demons at Idle Mountain. Creatures surely emerging from the very gates of hell. Our God would not test us thus without reason. So we believe your might and insight are our God's method to help us discover what is going on.
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence like demons, gates of hell? This is the 23rd century. Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence like demons? Aside from seeing
A skeptic would consider everything merely anecdotal or unproven. My people will gladly tell you their own stories, so you need not hear it secondhand through me.
What can you tell me about the mine itself? You're wasting the time of a starship capable of destroying this planet with campfire stories? No wonder you were dumped out here in the middle of nowhere. What can you tell me about the mine itself?
The area is exceptionally stable tectonically, and easy for our machinery to work in, praise God. We've mined for hafnium and a variety of useful trace elements. The deeper we dig, however, the more anomalous the variety of minerals seems to be. Our Ignatiate brother Stephen has his own theories about why this might be. Either way, the anomalies inspired Brother Canry to conduct studies inside the mine. Yesterday, he reported discovering a strange door. A gate to hell, surely, for the demons caused a cave-in immediately. Kandri was trapped, unconscious, and the demons prevent us from rescuing him. We can only hope he is still alive. Thank you for your courtesy, Kirk. May you receive the guidance and protection of our God as you complete this divine mission.
Yeah. Look. Okay. And that's the items we've got. So that's stun phaser, that's killed phaser setting. Medical tricorder. No, tricorder. That's the medical tricorder. Second one. Communicator. Trekking across the universe. I'm the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk. How are you doing, Sub-Zero? Also, what's the game sound like? Everyone said it was really loud before, so I've like turned it like down quite far. Oh, thank you, Sub-Zero, Davad. Put us on 85%. The sound effect. Seems okay. I was just saying earlier, David, that I'm thinking about. Am I right? Yeah. I was thinking about purely for financial reasons, instead of doing a 24 stream, which is in the challenge, splitting it. You can't rename the challenge, but start splitting it into two 12-hour streams instead. Purely from saving the bills point of view. Right, so we don't need that.
A quickly constructed Spartan shelter, primarily used by fledgling colonies. A quickly constructed Spartan shelter.
Oh, and I don't know when the last time if you've been in last week. I'm now on my new rig. I was my brother got a new rig, and so he gave me his old one because it was better spec than mine, and then Evil kindly made a specific donation to the channel, with which I bought SSD, half a terabyte phone and 8 GB SSD, and then Thursday last week, a week ago almost, we put the hard drive in. I did Discord stream, actually it's on OPC, it's on Windows, changed the battery, see my battery in the back, and yes, we now have a newer, better running ring than what I had before. And Minecraft runs so much better on it. What's happening with your rig? I know the one you had broke, are you get it repaired or you get another one or?
Various bushes and shrubs grow along the edge of the forest.
Captain, demons and supernatural creatures are, almost by definition, illogical. Yet it is evident these people believe what they have seen. Barring illness or mass hysteria, I agree that a real problem seems to exist.
This planet's as beautiful as everyone says it is.
The trees, the fresh air, the freezing cold.
Come on, Bones, the cold will improve your circulation.
Some people get too much circulation.
You look rather cold, Bones.
I'm not cold, I'm freezing. And that damn transporter just had to set me down in the middle of a snowdrift.
A centimeter of snow does not technically constitute a drift, Doctor.
And doctors say that patients complain too much.
You get no response.
I've never seen snow like this before. This is great.
You mean you've never built a snowman, Ensign?
I've never even thrown a snowball. Do you think anyone would mind?
Well...
Later, Ensign, we have work to do.
Of course, sir.
A quickly constructed... An antiquated molecular...
Somehow we can change. Oh, that's it.
Save new game. Replace. Delete previous. Replace previous game.
Sure. Oh, they do that then. You select.
Fascinating, Captain. It is an Ardak 4 molecular synthesizer, a museum piece in perfect working order. A vintage 801286 of the mid-21st century. It is a fine museum piece. Nothing to report. Residue of several different compounds are in the tubes. None of the compounds would explain the sightings.
There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor. There's nothing there requiring a ship. There's nothing there requiring a...
Captain, this appears to be a model of the Earth. Notice how it models a proper situation for a total eclipse. I fail to see... Fascinating, Captain. It is an Ardak 4 molecular...
It is locked.
I think we should wait and talk to the owner when he comes back.
I fail to see the logic in that. I fail to see the residue of several different...
You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain... You fail to obtain anything. The glass case is...
Can't do anything in here. Oh, the guy.
I am worried about Brother Chubb. Can you examine him, Doctor?
Yes, he can.
Jim, this man has suffered severe physical injuries to his head and arm. The wounds have been adequately cared for. However, he has developed a Nugarian infection. If not treated swiftly, the effects can be fatal. The infection can normally be treated with hypoditoxin, but there's none on the Enterprise.
I may be of some assistance. The Lorexian berry grows near the mouth of the cave. If I could acquire it, I would be able to synthesize the hypoditoxin from the berry. Unfortunately, the demons prevent us from approaching the cave entrance. Perhaps you could retrieve it for me.
This man is in no condition. He is too busy consoling the wounded. He is too busy. The Tellarite appears completely at home surrounded by humans, but the wrinkling on his brow indicates a great deal of worry. A grim-faced minor colonist nods curtly at you. A sturdy man of advanced years whose blue eyes meet yours with clarity, curiosity, and directness.
No, not the face there.
I detect various pieces of mining equipment, but nothing of note. I detect various pieces of...
Remnants of a recent...
That way? Oh, Klingons.
You see a small explosion, and the Klingon's hand falls to the ground with a dull thud.
I guess they don't make Klingons like they used to, sir.
This is definitely not a real Klingon, Jim. This is definitely not a real...
Captain, we registered phaser fire and an unknown energy beam. Is everyone okay?
We're fine. Did you register any disruptor fire?
No, Captain. Why? Are there Klingons down there?
No, just an idea, Kirkout.
Fascinating. I begin to suspect that we have stumbled upon something that the colonists would never have uncovered.
What is it, Spock?
I wish to gather further data before making a definite conclusion, Captain. This is not a Klingon, Captain. Not a real one. It is an organic construct, an android-like robot. It looks like a Klingon, but the appearance is entirely superficial. There is something different about this particular construct. Come here, Captain. Look at the hand. It seems to have been separated from the body. There's a wiring circuit in the middle of the palm. Kytelian tulips are a perennial flower that survive in almost any climate. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report.
Well, we've seen Klingons. Now all we need is a few Romulans.
Control your thoughts, Doctor. There is a high probability that something here is using our own memories against us. Captain, I detect a recent avalanche approximately 6.2 kilometers away that occurred within the last 3 days. The mountain may be quite dangerous.
Demons, Klingons, avalanches. What's next? The Wicked Witch of the West?
That is not logical, Doctor.
It wasn't supposed to be logical, you green-blooded Vulcan. Why does everything have to be so damn logical?
I guess this isn't such a great planet after all.
Various types of berries grow amongst the bush. You have retrieved a sample of berries. Facadian moss grows on the cave wall. You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything.
Nothing to report. Whoever was trying to stop us may not stop with those Klingons, Captain. I recommend extreme caution.
The thought had occurred to me, Mr. Spock, but thank you for mentioning it.
Save new game. Delete previous game. Replace previous game.
Is it a game, you know? interesting how these different aspect ratios of the game are different lizards. Yeah, Mr. Spock.
Captain, there are several weak points in the cave-in's structure. Careful use of our phasers from the top down should be able to clear it. Nothing to report, Captain. Fascinating, Captain. This door is made of an unknown material. It is clearly built by an alien race we have no knowledge of.
Interesting.
Captain, the stun setting would be very ineffective on these boulders.
Assume firing positions.
He's dead, Jim.
Well, that's not good, is it?
Captain, there are several weak points in the cave-in's structure. Careful use of our phasers from the top down should be able to clear
It
it.
says from the top down.
Captain, there are several weak points. Fascinating, Captain. This door is made of...
Assume firing positions.
First again. Bit different.
Captain, there are several weak points.
There is no apparent effect.
Jim, stop trying to shoot everything.
Captain, this course of action is ineffective.
This man is badly hurt and suffering from shock and exposure as well. Why would you want to do that? Let's not go misusing a medical kit, Jim. It was a near thing, but he'll live.
Oh, thank you, kind souls, for saving my life. Let me rest here for a little before returning to report this miracle to Prelate Angiven.
Brother Kandri is barely conscious and is lying still, trying to regain his strength.
Okay.
Fascinating, Captain. Fascinating, Captain.
Sir, it may be dangerous. Let me try it. I think I was shocked, sir.
Okay.
It appears to be a security lock designed to open the door when the correct handprint is registered.
Oh, thank you, kind soul.
Jim, stop trying to shoot everything. Jim, stop trying to shoot everything.
I recommend as thorough an analysis of this area as possible. Don't you remember the Prime Directive, Captain?
Jim, you should relax. Jim, stop trying to That's a phaser, not a flashlight.
I don't see anything else we can...
Fascinating. I'm registering low-intensity shielding unlike anything we've encountered before. That kept this door, and whatever is behind it, hidden from the ship's sensors and earlier tricorder readings. Fascinating. Fascinating. I'm... Fascinating, Captain. Fascinating.
Jim, stop trying to shoot it.
A cavern deep in Mount... A cavern deep in Mount... A large metallic doors. A cavern deep in Mount I...
Not doing anything with it yet. Oh wait, hang on. Hang on. Can we take one of their android hands? Maybe.
You fail to obtain any... They look like Klingons. They look like Klingons. A large patch of Kytelian tulips. You fail to obtain... You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain... You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain... You fail to obtain... You fail to obtain anything.
I thought it was going to be...
They look like Kling... They look like Klingons. They look like Klingons.
Ah, I see you found the berries. Meet me in my lab. Ah, I see.
He is too busy He is too busy You get no response. This man is in no condition to...
Welcome to my study. Feel free to look around. My medical and scientific equipment is surely not so sophisticated as you're accustomed to, but if there's anything you wish to use, please feel free. Also, I would be interested in anything you might have to show me. I never dreamed that Starfleet would be interested in my discoveries, Captain, but our God often surprises us. The settings on the Ardak-4 have already been adjusted. Simply place the berry in the machine and the hypoditoxin will be synthesized.
The machine synthesizes a quantity of hypoditoxin.
We've got to get this to Brother Chubb as quickly as possible, Jim.
Thank you. You're most kind. I headed up the party that sought to rescue Brother Kandri. Without warning, the demons appeared and attacked us as we approached the mine.
Can you tell us what they look like?
Like the demons that have plagued devout folk since before our people left the earth. Huge, muscular demons with ruddy skin, truly the manifestation of evil, with bat wings, horns and talons and a pointed tail. God preserve us all. One tore open my arm and I surely would have perished, but for my companions who bore me back down the mountain.
The demons didn't follow you?
No.
I am Brother Griznash. I went up the mountainside in solitary prayer, seeking to face my fears. Indeed, I found them. A bellowing Krognik demon with sharp teeth and a long snout descended upon me in a rush of wind.
Captain, a Krognik demon has a decidedly wolfish appearance. Brother Griznash, is this not the traditional shape of the Evil One and his minions among Tellarites?
It is.
I believe this may be significant, Captain.
Interesting.
Brother Kandri was, or is, my partner. I was on the communications link when the demons caused the rockfall and silenced him. He said he'd found a strange door with devilish writing. Truly, he came upon the gate of hell itself.
I am Brother Stephen, an Ignatiate following the holy teachings with mind and soul alike. I believe the anomalous mineral readings in combination with evidence of ancient disturbances in this otherwise highly stable geologic location indicates previous habitation of the region eons ago.
Why, Spock, you two should get along fine. He sounds just like you.
I would be equally honored to discuss medicine with you, Doctor, as science with your Vulcan associate. Let me continue. I believe our God made humans, aliens, and demons all. If I could get a real demon into my study, I would bless our God for the opportunity, as I thank him for everything in this life.
You tread close to unholy knowledge, Brother Stephen.
I appreciate your prayers, Brother Roberts. Captain, if you and your people go up the mountain, I hope afterward you will visit me in my study, which is next door. I'm too old to make the trek myself, but I'm eager for knowledge. In return, I will offer you what insights our God grants these old eyes. I never dreamed that Starfleet would be in... I never dreamed that...
Mr. Spock, see what you can dig up from that old-fashioned computer terminal.
Try that.
Captain, this appears to be a model of the Earth. Notice how it models the proper situation for a total eclipse.
The glass case.
Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
They look like Klingon. You fail to obtain any... You fail to obtain... You fail to obtain... You fail to obtain anything.
I feel like I've missed something. Is that I need to take the hand off?
A small stream flows down toward the... A small stream flows down... One Starfleet issue.
Nothing to report. Nothing to report, Captain. Doctus cattails are similar to their Terran namesake, except that they are known to cause hives if in contact with flesh for any amount of time.
I am Brother Griznash. I went up the mountain.
Captain, a Krognik demon has a decidedly...
It is.
I believe this may be...
I've also missed something.
This study represents a man with a keen mind, Captain. To judge by what I see, there is little which does not interest him. The equipment is antiquated, but practical.
A majestic view of Mount Idle can be seen through the skylight.
I could have sworn that you had to take the hand off the handle and do that on the door, but I don't see how you often do that.
A large pack. They look like Klingon. 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 The path is surrounded by some beautiful shrubbery. You fail to obtain... You fail to obtain... You fail to obtain any... You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain... You fail to obtain anything. Save new game. Replace previous.
Right, that's what we'll do then. Let's jump short, take a quick break. Try that. Well. suppose you only need is what I've missed. Do you? Right back. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working. It's set up in OBS correctly. I don't know what wasn't that. Be right back. Right, I am back again. Thank you everyone for the snack o'clock and the keep hydrated. I have a I have a chocolate digestive. I have some dilute juice as well. So I think you trace our steps. What's that?
It's the Klingon's detached hand. One Starfleet issue.
Nothing to report, Captain. This is a detached hand with some kind of circuitry in the palm, Captain.
You fail to obtain anything. You take the Klingons.
We use that hand.
The fit is perfect, but something seems to be shorting out. Nothing happens.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report. Nothing to report. Nothing to report, Captain. I fail to see the logic.
This looks like some of the hand security panels on the Enterprise. This hand was taken from the Klingon outside the cave. One Starfleet issue. This looks like some of the...
I recommend as thorough an analysis of...
Maybe we should chuck that other guy. Scientist guy, wasn't it?
What a fascinating piece of equipment. Highly advanced technology. You see here, it seems to have been damaged, however. Take it to my workbench and let's see if it can be repaired. I fear my hands are too shaky to perform such fine work, but perhaps one of you can do it.
Mr. Spock, see what you can do about that hand.
This machinery is delicate, but I have managed to repair the circuitry.
Get down the front.
The hand's circuitry triggers a connection and the... Save new game. Replace previous game.
I should scan it first.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report. Nothing to report. Fascinating, Captain. It is a diagram of a lunar eclipse of this planet. See how the red sphere, the moon, is casting a shadow on the blue sphere, Pollux 5. This must be a very old piece of work, because this planet's moon was destroyed thousands of years ago. The machinery is waiting for the gravitational pull of another eclipse to activate it, an eclipse that will never come. And one other thing, Captain. This may also be a diagram showing the proper settings on that control panel. It is an alien life support system, Captain, utilizing geothermal energy. It is still functioning, waiting for some sort of signal. It is an alien life support... It is an alien life... It is an alien life support... This control panel is a manual override for the alien life support equipment. This control panel is a manual override for the alien life support equipment.
This is a very old and very complex life support system. It appears to still be operational.
This alien construction takes readings of mental activity. It also activates manufacturing equipment related to security and includes a short-distance transportation device.
Nothing happens.
There is nothing at the moment for me to...
This alien construction takes readings of mental activity.
That looks a bit like that thing in the scientist room, isn't it? Can we not go back there now?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay. We get that fully red, blue even. I think that's the trick to get that to go dark blue, but
Nothing happens.
I think we can't go back.
I never dreamed that Starfleet would be interested. I never dreamed.
You get no response. A glass-fronted display of mineral specimens, including a meteorite, a few fossil shells, the skull of a cat-sized alien animal, and a very encrusted twist of metal. The glass case is locked.
I never dreamed.
Let's go back out.
You are interested in my little museum of curiosities?
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me. Yes, tell us about these. Where did you find all this? Yes, tell us about these things.
I enjoy talking about these treasures. Shall I go into mineral specimens, meteorite, fossil shell, skull of a twist of metal? Or would you rather mineral specimens? True curiosities, nothing more. I think they're very pretty, don't you? Shall I go into mineral meteorite? I believe this is evidence of the cataclysm which destroyed the moon of Pollux 5 eons past. I've constructed a theoretical model based on analysis of the planet's rings of what things might have been like. I think that the moon, like Earth's moon, would have made a total eclipse of the sun possible. I would have liked to have seen that. for conditions making a perfect total eclipse are rare in the universe. Our God creates great wonders. Shall I go into mineral specimen, meteorite, fossil shell, one of the oldest forms I've seen on this planet? Our God makes beautiful things indeed. Shall I go in mineral specimen, meteor, fossil skull of a modern Silati, the largest creature native to this planet, about the size of a house cat from Earth. The Silatis combine a rather insectoid pattern with four-legged reptilian form, including praying mantis-like forelimbs. Shall I go into mineral specimens? Meteor fossil skull of a modern Silati, the largest creature native to this planet, about the size of a house cat from Earth. The Silatis combine a rather insectoid pattern with four-legged reptilian form, including praying mantis-like forelimbs. Shall I go in mineral specimen? Meteor fossil skull of a twist of metal. This chunk of rock is a greatly weathered example of a vanadium tungsten alloy, which doesn't occur naturally. It is my best evidence that the area was previously inhabited. Shall I go in mineral specimen? Fossil skull twist of, or would you rather move on to something else? Mineral specimen, or would you rather? Very well. I can't imagine why, but if you have a further interest in any of this, take what you like. But please remember to return my treasures when you're done with them.
This study represents a man with a keen mind, Captain. To judge by what I see, there is little which does not interest him. The equipment is antiquated, but practical.
A glass-fronted display of mineral...
I read a collection of small items of no evident value. A manufactured vanadium tungsten alloy of considerable age and indeterminate use. A sample of a local life form called a Silati, the largest animal reported on this planet. About the size of an Earth house cat, the Silatis have an insectoid reptilian genotype with praying mantis-like forelimbs. A variety of rock specimens, including native silver, azurite, crystalline forms of various minerals. A completely ordinary nickel-iron meteorite. Fossil shells in limestone substrate, compatible with local geologic features. A completely ordinary nickel.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. You tinker with it, but do nothing. You tinker with it, but do. You tinker with it, but do nothing. Nothing happens. You tinker with it, but do. Nothing happens. 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 You fit the key into the slot, but you cannot find a way to turn it. Nothing happens.
There's something to do with that then.
Many alien machines. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. You fit the key into the slot, but you cannot find a way to turn it. Nothing happens.
We do something with that.
An old corroded twist of metal.
The machine stopped making.
You fit the key into the... Nothing happens.
You see that the machine noises have stopped now.
The old man carefully returns the...
Bless you for
The glass case is locked.
I never dreamed.
Yeah, it's locked all the items in.
You are interested?
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me. Yes, tell us about these things.
I enjoy. Shall I go into minerals medios twist, or would you minerals medioso skull twist, or would you rather? Very well. I can't imagine why, but if you have a further.
You tinker with it, but do not. Nothing happens. 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 You tinker with it, but do.
A manufactured vanadium tungsten alloy of considerable age and indeterminate use. I fail to see the...
I'm missing something here. We also have to do something with this to make it to turn it.
Nothing happens. You fit the key into the slot, but you cannot find a way to turn it. Nothing happens.
One second here. else can I? Maybe.
Welcome to our home. Thank you for repairing our somnambutron.
Stop. You're trespassing on Federation territory. I welcome you on behalf of the United Federation of Planets. Who are you? Where you come from? We did fix your machine. Can we write the repair bill off against rent on this land? Stop. You're I welcome you on behalf...
We call ourselves Nowians. Thousands of years ago, we saw that meteor impacts were going to cause an ice age. We created this huge underground shelter to preserve our race, keeping us in suspended animation until the planet had recovered. We programmed the machinery to revive us at the next eclipse, but we did not count on the destruction of our moon.
Some advanced civilization. Perhaps you can tell us about the demons. Some advanced civilization. Perhaps you can tell us...
The demons, as you call them, are created by a machine designed to keep intruders away from our sleep chambers. It pulls from the minds of any approaching creature their most feared enemy and produces replicas to scare them away. For you and your crew, it was Klingons. For the Tellarites, a wolf demon. And for the other humans, a demon from their religion. On behalf of my people, thank you for waking us. I will turn off the machinery which creates our guardians, so that they no longer bedevil those with whom we now share our home. Oh, woe! Alas! The key is missing. I can do nothing. Even we will suffer the attacks of our own guardians unless the key can be found. I implore you, if you can help, please do so.
Jim, think about that skull we picked up from Brother Stephen. Now look at this alien. See the resemblance?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
A child? No, I see many differences. This must be what our people who did not slumber have become. Still, I would like to see these remains properly interred, according to the precepts of our religion. May I keep this?
Of course. I think you will get along well with the Pollux inhabitants, and I'm sure you will have interesting theological discussions. I think I should return it to where I got it from. Of course. I think you will get...
You found the key. I can now turn off the machinery creating our guardians, and no more sentience shall be at risk. Surely the Holy One smiles upon us all. I have no way to thank you, Captain, but please carry this request from my people to yours. We have much ancient knowledge we can share, and we would like to join your Federation. Go in peace.
I will be glad to accept your application to the Federation. We shall have a diplomatic envoy sent to make the final arrangements.
We look forward to meeting them. We also look forward to having discourse with the colonists. Farewell. May the Holy One bless you.
Live long and prosper.
Kirk to Enterprise. Beam us up, Mr. Scott.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Pollux 5 and evaluate your performance at 97%. You and your crew received 3 commendation points. The top brass at Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
I might have known there weren't any demons.
We all have demons of our own, Bones. The ones we can't confront are often the hardest to deal with.
These demons were based on fear, Captain, a human failing.
I don't know, Spock. Everything that I've ever read about demons describes them as having pointy ears. Hijack.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
The USS Enterprise is to report immediately to Beta Maiamid. The USS Masada has failed to report as scheduled. Determine nature of delay and take whatever measures are necessary.
Set course for Beta Miami, sir.
Let's tab to go back to.
Raising shields. Lowering shields, Captain.
Topic not of it.
Pretty sure it was tab to get.
Save new game. Replace previous.
There we go. Do you know what? I'm really tired. So I might end the stream here. I know we need to cut hours, but I'm feeling really tired. The good news is there's only like 8 missions or something in this, so we're only doing one night. If we do like 3 next week, there's only 4 left. So
Sir, I protest. I am not a merry man.
Oh, yeah.
For your first job back, doesn't get simpler.
Yeah, since Jedi, we might as well do one more mission.
Orders are to proceed to Beta Miami, sir.
Raising shields. Lowering shields, Captain.
Arming weapons. Disarming weapons.
I don't know how to get the map up. Can't hear me. That's a you problem, Jedi, because my mic's working. That definitely works. Yeah, my level's going down, so yeah, it's working. Definitely working.
Arming weapons. Disarming weapons. Arming weapons. Disarming weapons.
I don't know how long she can take it.
Perhaps you should access my...
I've already turned it down. On OBS. Is that any better? Got to turn desktop audio down OBS.
We're off course, Captain.
There are Elassie ships closing rapidly.
This is a mess now, isn't it?
Damage control staff.
Message from the Elassie.
On screen, Lieutenant.
You shouldn't have come here, Kirk. Now we must destroy you.
Target analysis off. Raising shields.
Ship design matches that of the Elassie pirates.
Arming weapons.
No visual on it. There it is.
The Enterprise has been load a previously saved game. Restart the quit the load a previously saved.
Oh, let me. Well, that what is it?
Orders are to proceed to Beta Myamid, sir.
Beta Myamid, right. Okay. Yeah, Beta Myamid is not on the map. But it's 15.
There is an unidentified ship closing rapidly. Weapons on and shields up.
Raising shields.
Message coming in, sir.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Leave the Beta Myamid system immediately. You're interfering in Elassie affairs.
We are conducting a search and rescue mission for the USS Masada. It was last reported in this system. We cannot leave until we can confirm its location and condition.
So be it. You have been warned. Prepare to die.
Arming weapons.
The way to go full screen on that view, but I can't remember how you do it. Oh, there we go. That's better. Okay. No, that's a planet. on in this. Oh, she's taking damage.
I don't know how long she can.
I don't know how
Ship design matches that.
Oh no, she's taking damage.
Lowering shields, Captain.
No.
Raising
Duh.
shields.
She can't take it, Captain.
I don't know what the... Oh, I suppose. I don't know what the key is to get to Scotty. Oh, that was oh, there we go.
Aye, sir.
No visual.
Ship design match.
She can't take it, Captain.
Lowering shields, Captain. Raising shields.
Topic not available, Captain.
Engines repaired, Captain.
Lost visual on him again. Oh, right, it's out now, is it? Oh, what's that? That's after it must come out later today.
Ship design matches that.
She can't take it, Captain.
Disarming weapons. Arming weapons.
Yeah, it looked small and it must have just come out this afternoon as well. Small.
Captain, they are fleeing.
The enemy ship's initial intercept course was from the last known position of the Masada. I suggest we orbit the planet for a closer sensor scan. There she is, Captain. She does not appear to be seriously damaged. Her shields are up, and 27 life forms are aboard.
Hailing the ship, Captain.
Greetings, Federation Imperialists. I am Elasi Seraph, and I have claimed this ship as a blow for freedom against Federation tyranny.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. You are illegally in possession of Starfleet property. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Listen, Lassie. Hand over the ship and hostages now, or things are going to get very nasty. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Mr. Alassi, it appears that you have found something the Starfleet lost. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise.
Ah, the infamous Captain Kirk. The Masada is mine. You will release 25 political prisoners I specify, or I will destroy the ship and its crew. The list of those wrongfully imprisoned should be coming over to you now.
Data file captured, Captain. Computer indicates they were all convicted of piracy with various counts of murder and mayhem thrown in.
Freeing the prisoners you requested will take time. We have to track down their current locations, and Starfleet will have to grant permission to move them here. I will get that started. You should tender a show of good faith on your part. Will you beam over so we can discuss negotiations face to face? We can work together on this, Alassi. How about beaming some of the hostages over as a show of good faith? Freeing the prisoners you requested will take time. We have to track down their current locations, and Starfleet will have to grant permission to move them here. I will get that started. You should tender a show of good faith on your part. Will you beam over so we can discuss negotiations face to face? We can work together on this, Alassi. How about beaming some of the hostages over as a freeing the prisoners you
What? Lower my shield so you can beam over a war party? I'm not stupid, Captain. We'll play by my rules.
So long as the shields are up, Captain, our hands are tied.
The Enterprise can overpower the Masada and take her, but the pirates would have all the time they need to kill every one of the hostages.
Will you send over data on the whereabouts and conditions of my falsely accused clansmen languishing in your dungeons, Captain?
Very well, we'll do it your way. I will put together the data packet. Kirk out. Your fellow Alassi have been tried in Federation courts of law and found guilty of their crimes. We'll listen to your complaints if you discuss them reasonably. Forget it, Alassi Seraph. You'll be the next one languishing on a Federation penal planet unless you drop your shields and surrender to me immediately. Very well. Your fellow Alassi have been tried in Federation courts of law and found guilty of their crimes. We'll listen to your complaints if you discuss them reasonably.
These hostages are being tried by the Alassi justice system. You have the final say, Captain, whether they receive the death penalty or not. Elasi Seraph out.
Captain, we could use the command prefix code to lower the Masada's shields briefly, long enough for one transporter burst.
I don't know.
Captain, the Masada's shields are... Lowering shields, Captain.
Disarming weapons.
Why won't it let me? Have I got a manual in the game direct? Yes, I have. Should be able to, using hotkeys, click on Don't know what the button is to switch. Where's the audio? You didn't mention there wasn't any audio, Evel.
That code had no effect.
Topic not.
Masada, USS. A Federation tug tender. Registry NCC 293391. Currently under the command of Captain Kevin Keeler. Crew complement of 17. Primary mission, tow, repair of disabled ships. Its input override code is 293-391-197736-3829.
-736 -318.
Sending prefix and lowering the Masada.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott?
We're going to the ship. No, it wasn't me to claim. I haven't done anything. I don't know why you get no sound.
Even our most efficient Chief Engineer Scott would have trouble repairing this damage in less than 2 days. I am registering energy residue from phaser fire and phaser grenade detonations. There are readings of another energy weapon, but the type is unknown. I am registering energy...
The transporter bay has been damaged. The transporter bay... This man was obviously the transporter engineer. He is unconscious, but alive.
No, I haven't done anything. I don't know why the sound stopped working.
Thank you, Doctor. Be careful, Captain. The Alassi like to set booby traps. If you need any equipment, I've got my tools in this workspace.
Look. No.
The Runsonate Transmogrifier. This device was invented by an engineer with a sense of humor about names. With the proper attachments, engineers use it for temporary fixes on key circuits.
Okay, that's good to know.
You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain any.
Strong electromagnetic readings come from the doorway at the far end of the
Go to the end of the hall.
Hey, what are you doing here?
You fail to obtain anything.
I fail to see the...
You set off some type of booby trap. The force field protected you from the blast, but everyone inside the brig is dead.
I fail to see the logic in...
With that door.
Some kind of force field appears to cover the door. Some kind of force field appears to cover the door.
I'm getting that. Oh, they're back again.
Hey, what are you doing here?
A bomb located just inside the force field. A bomb located just inside the force field. One Starfleet.
A medium-strength phaser bomb. The brig force field would contain the explosion, but it would kill the crew members within the cell. I recommend that we find a way of disarming it, Captain.
It's a bit late now, isn't it?
Nothing happens.
I don't know where we're supposed to go here.
You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain
Yes, I
anything.
get it.
A small bomb appears to have damaged the transporter controls. A small bomb appears... A small bomb...
Captain, I need to find a bit that will fit into the transmogrifier before I can go further with this. Captain, I need to...
Twisted debris has been scattered along the side. Twisted debris has been... Twisted debris has been... Twisted debris... Twisted debris has been scattered... Twisted debris has been... A tangle of mangled equipment reduced to junk. There are the remains of 5 phasers without power packs, a drained phaser welder, and scraps of wire and uncertain bits of metal junk. A tangle of Some scraps of metal found in the corridors of the Masada. Some scraps of wire found in the corridor. A phaser welder. It is without power.
The controls have been virtually destroyed, Captain.
Can they be repaired, Spock?
With Chief Engineer Scott's assistance, I believe we could get them in perfect working order in 2 days.
Spock, we don't have 2 days. If we can repair the transporter, we might be able to transport onto the bridge and capture the Alassi.
I can attempt to jury-rig repairs if I can find parts. However, there is only a 67.357% probability of success.
I've always been a gambler, Spock. Figure out what you'll need.
The controls have...
Can they be repaired?
With Chief...
Spock, we don't have to.
I can attempt to...
I've always been a gambler.
Captain, I need to find a...
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
What are they?
These weapons are powerless, having been shorn of their power packs. Nothing happens.
What to do now?
I suppose I should be grateful to see anyone after that. I thought I was dead.
Well, with any luck, you won't have to worry about that for quite some time.
Provided the Alassi don't have anything to say about it.
This is just like their raid on Damocles Station. Hard, fast, and dirty.
You get no...
Well, Jim, there's one thing I can tell you. I don't like Alassi.
I can't see them winning any popularity contests, Bones.
They can forget about my vote.
When this operation is complete, Captain, We should have Mr. Scott or Transporter Chief Kyle come here to assist with the repairs.
Let's not look too far ahead, Mr. Spock. Get what you can from this area. Let's get moving.
Captain, a thorough analysis is required.
Okay, but let's not stay too long in one place.
Twisted debris has been scattered along the side of the corridor. Twisted debris has been. You are in a typical starship.
Maybe we have to disarm that bomb anyway. Could maybe there's something.
You are in
in
a
the bomb
typical
we need.
starship corridor.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
A medium-strength phaser bomb. The Brig force field would contain the explosion, but it would kill the crew members within the cell. I recommend that we find a way of disarming it, Captain.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I haven't got a lot of stuff.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I paid the right. Really don't know what to do next. I think we'll probably leave it there. We'll continue this next week.
Save new game. Replace delete previous game. Replace save new game.
I'm going to send you one just in case we've done something wrong. And then we've got the original saves we saved prior to coming over. Yeah, I'm amazed how well this worked considering it's 30 odd years old, this game. It holds up remarkably well for a 30-year-old game, doesn't it? Yeah, for now. As things stand,
Yes, quit the game.
yeah, so things stand. As things stand, my next will be Friday. I'm trying to finish off Black Mesa. I haven't heard from Sneaks if he wants to do another co-op stream or something the weekend. He is off this week, but I haven't heard anything from him. So I shall let you know. But at the moment, it'll be when to the next stream, and then next week Minecraft on Monday. This again on Wednesday next week. And then if we can finish Black Mesa this week, we might start something new next week. But yeah, so until then, I don't think there's really anybody we can raid. It's one of those things we don't normally. It's only Wednesday afternoons when we do Wednesdays. It used to be Wednesday evenings. Actually, I don't know how long it's been on for. Okay, yeah, we'll go over there, why not? Haven't read him in a very long time. Yeah, so I'll be back on Friday for some Black Mesa. Till then, we're going to raid up to Nosferatu and some Pokemon Legends. Just because we haven't raided him in a very long time. So, let's do that. Until then, let me start the raid off. Then we will see you all next time. May the awesome review live long and prosper. Good night.
She got a spare Obstagoon shiny. It's really cool. Which one was it? Medium and right. So I'll have to go left. So let's find out what's on the right first. Chinchou. Oh, that's cool. Medium. I said it wrong, so I've started saying it wrong. Poliwrath would have been good. And on the left we've got Nidoran. Why not? Let's go with Nidoran. Too bad of a moveset, I suppose. Hey, Obi-Dan Man, thank you for the raid. Oh, definitely if you're in chat, show love to Obi-Dan Man. Thank you for the raid. He's a really good friend. The Star Trek 25th anniversary. Oh. What game were you playing? What's that? I don't think I've seen that. It's an awesome raid. Ah, cool. I love awesome raids. How's it been going? You doing okay? I hope to see who can hang out in NY Stram coming up tonight. NY Stram? Huh? I'm not 100% sure what you mean. Oh, are you on about in your stream? So how's the game, Obi-Dan? How'd it go? In fact, we're gonna call our Nidoran Obi in celebration of you being here. Come on, Obi, let's do this. And thank you for giving Obi-Dan Man the shout out there, Marshmallow. I really appreciate that. Oh. What we're doing tonight, Raiders, is we're playing Ironmon, which seems